What's up, boys? Knocking on some more standards, me and Cole. Now we want to talk about the transition from only a belt setup. Now we throw on a Rhodesian. We just built these new things out. Got new colorways dropping. Got Wolf Gray, Coyote Brown, Ranger Green, bunch of different options. We built these things out in the ready room. Now just kind of talking about the transition drill, or the combat reload drill. Coming from the belt line, we've already know what the standard is. Anything under 5 seconds. What's the time disparity between coming from the belt line and now in the Rhodesian? We talked about how high the mags are. If they're up super high and now I can't get to them, how much does that slow me down? And then can I still get to all my tools? If I've got some impeding my pistol reload, what's that look like? Does it need to come up? Do I need to shift it over? Maybe there's just one molly space over on the belt. Cole's running his stuff on the actual carrier, so now everything's slick. He can get to all his tools. I opted for just running the belt setup, but can I still get to all my tools without having a magazine, a tourniquet, some kind of pouch impeding my progress? Anything on your setup right now?
No, I think it's good. Anytime you switch gear, modify gear, you come to the range and do drills because you won't really know what fits right or what's snagging until you do that and go back, change anything up, adjust stuff. Just your time to figure out what works best for you.
I mean, you see Cole's got them tucked in. That's the way we used to run them back in the day. We'd take the overall flap. You leave a couple speed reload mags that we can easily access them. I've seen a lot of guys that ran with them all the way here, and that'd be their drill. They'd break retention. Now they'd stow their pouch. It's really, what are you really going to be able to do? Because a lot of guys weren't running them tucked in like that. They had them all folded over completely. So that would be their combat reload. They'd rip Velcro, grab a mag, combat reload, and then send it again. So just making it a little bit harder than it has to be. But for this drill, just one shot combat reload and just kind of burn some reps and see what it is. We'll hit it with the buzzer just to kind of see this big fall off. If I can get it off the belt line in 4 seconds, or 4 seconds, now I go to the Rhodesian, now I'm at 5.5. Okay, I really need to start working my process here.
Especially if this is new, you may naturally look down for your gear, but over time in all the drills, you'll be able to do it without looking and be able to grab it.
Or you get in one of those scenarios where you've never had a plate carrier setup, you've never had a Rhodesian setup, you've only ever run off your belt line, you've only beer canned, you've never indexed, and now every time you go to do one, every time you try to reach for a magazine, instead of going to here, you automatically go here, and you'll see a bunch of guys make that transition. That's why change up as much as you can. That way you don't have a strong side or a weak side. No matter what kit you have on, you can still get to all your tools. Good?
Yep.
Let's shoot a couple. So nice and easy, man. Just one shot and kind of build into it. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. So we'll set up one round on the carbine, one speed reload mag, and I'm just gonna basically swap back and forth to burn probably 5 reps. A couple off the belt, a couple off the chest, kind of see where we're at, and then we'll hit the buzzer, kind of see where we're at. We'll hit a couple on the buzzer, see where we're at.
Sure.
I've definitely not run off a chest rig in the last couple months, and I can feel it. My hands want to race down here. I'm trying to beer can this thing, and now my body's trying to make a decision. Am I going to go from the chest or here? If I eliminate this thing and I toss it, now this is the only thing I have. I think that's what I probably need to do is just 10 reps, no belt, just reburn all the reps. You don't wear a plate carrier for a while. You really get used to whatever system you're running. Because we train a lot with just a belt for all the law enforcement guys. Really see I'd never get back into working Rhodesian and a plate carrier.
Yeah, I think it's really important just burning those reps. Like you said, you have your kind of beer can on your waist, and then the way your bullets and mags face on your chest are different, so just different body movement, burning those reps. And we've spent cumulatively probably years just sitting on the line doing this exact drill.
Yeah.
So every it doesn't happen immediate.
Yeah. Every new piece of kit, every different modification you make, back to the foundations, back to the baseline. You still hit all the hits you need to. Now we'll break out a buzzer and just see. We'll run a couple off the belt, run a couple off the plate carrier, just see where we're at. When you guys are picking these mags up off the floor, be really muzzle aware. Keep that thing pointed down range. If it has to go high, it goes high. We definitely don't want that thing to start sweeping around if we got people in and around our space. 1 round combat reload, 1 round. Shooter ready?
Yep.
Stand by. First shot 8-0. That was 5.5. Little bobble on a reload, no big deal. Shooter ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Four, 5-3. First shot 7-0. Let's do one more. Shooter ready?
Yep.
Stand by. .499. Good stuff. First shot was in 1 flat. I'll take a couple off the carrier.
Huh? Yeah.
Shooter ready.
Yep.
Stand by. Four, 4-5. 4-4-5. First shot 8-0. Shooter ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Five flat. 5 flat. Good stuff. Knock out one more.
Yeah.
Shooter ready. Stand by. Four, 6, 7. All good hits. Man, got that one out there. But all those, man, it's right where you want to see it. The size of a fist. Center mass. And to achieve that, that red dot every time is presenting right to about that black line. And that gives them the ability. So if it buffers anywhere and around those 4 boxes, you know all your hits are going to be solid. Just building that natural offset every time you present. Combat reload, my eyes are tracing back to there. As soon as red dot hits it, break your shot. Good stuff.
Ready?
Yep. Ooh, that was a nice bobble.
5.01.
5.01 us.
Ready?
Yep.
.1.
4.1.
Yep. Ready?
Yep.
Four or 4.08. Ready?
Yep.
.7.
What's that?
4.7.
4.7. With that last one, I don't know if you saw, I didn't feel the bolt lock to the rear. Automatically, kind of a modified tap rack bang. I feel like it's not seated. Go ahead and rack that thing, rechamber it, and fire another one. You still get in plenty of time. Cool. Fellas, that's working out of the Rhodesian off the belt line. Kind of just building it in equal reps, man. If you're running a belt and a Rhodesian or a belt and a plate carrier, work them independently and then work them in conjunction with. That way you don't have a strong side or a weak side, or every time you put on a Rhodesian, you're like, oh God, I know my time's gonna be in the tank. Burn your system, man. Polish the reps. Cool?
Yeah.
Appreciate you, boys. Talk soon.